Hi, welcome to Mindfulness and Emotional Wellness. I'm Julie G. Today we're going to start with some breath work as usual. I like to start with breath work because it gets us in the state of mind to be receptive, to practice mindfulness. And it also can help us really not only become present in the current moment, but also kind of decrease our stress and help us feel more calm. After our breath work, what we're going to do is an activity called Find the Rainbow. It's a grounding activity. We'll do that right after our breath work. And then, of course, I like to finish with breath work as well. So today, let's start with pretending we have a cup of hot chocolate or tea, and it's really the hot chocolate breath method we're going to be doing. So when you're ready, get comfortable in a little chair, and if you can, you want to have your feet on the ground. If you're a little like me and your feet don't touch the ground, you can put something underneath them so you feel more grounded in the present moment. And just kind of relax into the chair as if you were a couple scoops of ice cream on a sidewalk and it's about 50 degrees out. So comfortable, but you haven't completely blobbed down. So if you would do that, I'd appreciate it. Next, I invite you to either close your eyes or soften your gaze as we're doing the breathing exercise and also the Find the Rainbow exercise. And if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, that's okay. What I mean by a softened gaze is kind of when you're daydreaming, we have a tendency to kind of look out and we're not really looking at anything. It's kind of just a little bit fuzzy. And then we're just kind of gazing out. And so that is called softening your gaze. And if you want to kind of soften your gaze and you can look at the floor ahead of you about 3 or 4 feet, that would be great. And when we're doing these activities, your mind's going to make thoughts because that's what our minds do and it's okay. Just picture the thought as if it were a butterfly. It flies in, notice, there's a thought, and then let it fly out. Sometimes we have a tendency to, a thought comes in and then we judge it. Oh, I don't like that, or I don't want that to happen. And then we can kind of get into what I call the negativity spiral. So if a thought comes in, that's okay. Kind of picture it as a butterfly and it comes in, there's a thought, and let it go. And then just go right back to the breath work and noticing your breath. So we're going to get started with a 4-7-8 breath. And so we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. When you're inhaling for 4 through your nose, I want you, if you wish, to picture positivity, light, and hope kind of entering your body. And when you're holding that breath for 7, I like to imagine that the positivity and hope I'm holding close to my heart. And then as I'm exhaling, I like to imagine that I'm exhaling negativity, stress, depression, anxiety coming out of my body. And so we'll do the 4-7-8 breath 3 times, and I'll do the counting for us. So I'll just give you just a moment to get ready for the breath work. And before we get started, I invite you also to kind of check in with your body. Are there any areas that feel tense? Any areas that really feel loose, relaxed, and good? Just check in with yourself. And so we're going to go in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when you're ready, I'd ask that you kind of flood your eyes open a little bit. You can wiggle your fingers and then come back centered into the room. And just let your breath go to whatever it wants to do. So it may go to long, slow, deep breaths because we just did some breathing exercise. And that's okay. So today we're going to talk about a little mindfulness activity or exercise that you can really do anywhere you are. when you're feeling a bit stressed or overwhelmed. And with any mindfulness activity, I always encourage you to practice, practice, practice. What do they say? Practice makes perfect. We're not looking for perfect, but we are looking to strengthen our mindfulness muscle and be more present right now, longer periods throughout our day and more often. So it's find the rainbow. And so what this will do is, and what we're supposed to do is just look around the room you're in, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Try to find something in the room from every single color in the rainbow. So Roy G. Biv, that's what they told us back in elementary school 100 years ago when I was there. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple, violet. So with this, you just look around where you are and you try to find something that has the color you're looking for. Red, this wasn't even planted there for this activity. Red, my little Darth Vader button. It plays the, oh, I have to turn it on. I didn't want to waste the battery. Red, now I need orange. And this is the judgment-free zone. So here's my Pokemon book and the Pokédex, and there's orange. If you didn't figure it out, I'm a bit of a nerd, but I mean that in a good way. So I need yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, this is really going to highlight the depth of my Thor. Yellow. Okay. Green. My hand lotion. Blue. So that's Roy and G. And now I'm doing, I got blue. Is that like indigo? Because it is purpley green. And then violet, which is more purple. That might be a challenge around here. I'm not really a big violet person. Okay. This is a reasonable, not nerdy option for violet. In here in my pillow. I saw it when it was down there. Right here. So, Roy G. Biv, just find an item in the room for every color of the rainbow. That'll help you become more centered in the present moment, kind of pull you out of the lizard brain where when we're feeling anxious, oftentimes we're in our lizard brain and the fight, flight, freeze nervous system and prospects. And when we're looking at finding the rainbow, we can't do that if we're worried. So we're moving to a different part of our brain because we're looking for things and we're searching for things right here and now. And because we're looking for things here and now, if really there were anything dangerous that made me be in the fight or flight, I wouldn't be looking for colors. I would be either fighting or running or kind of staying still. So find the rainbow. Easy, you could do it anywhere, anytime. And you can be like really advanced. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe you want to do find two things of every color, depending on how anxious or motivated you're feeling. So that is find the rainbow. Grounding activity help you get calm, centered in the present room and environment you're in. A lot of times in our mind, we're not where we are right now. We're in the past about things that happened and having feelings and emotions and sensations in our body about that. We're in the future. We're worrying about things that may happen, that might happen, but might not happen. And by practicing mindfulness, you're more here right now in this moment where what is happening is happening. So try find the rainbow. See if you like it, see if it's helpful. And let's end with, I've been thinking about the hot chocolate breath. And so what you do is you imagine you have a really nice, hot, steaming cup of hot chocolate in front of you. If you don't like hot chocolate, that's okay. I'm not going to judge. You can pretend it's coffee, tea, whatever you happen to enjoy that's a hot beverage. So you pretend it's in front of you, and I'm going to pretend my water is the hot chocolate. And what you do is you breathe in really deeply through your nose with your eyes closed and really try to experience the sensation of what a hot chocolate smells like. Then you hold it for a few moments and then you let it go. You exhale through your mouth as if you're trying to cool it down. So it looks something like this. And I like to close my eyes when I'm doing breathing. It helps me get more in touch with my body and connect my body and my mind more cohesively together. So again, I'm kind of checking in with my body, any sensations, anything tight, anything feel really good, anything feel weird. I feel like my feet are kind of maybe starting to fall asleep a little bit because I have them propped up because I told you they don't touch the ground. Okay, so you want to close your eyes. If not, you could do the softened gaze. And so you inhale deeply through your nose like you love the smell of whatever hot beverage you have. So and hold it. And then I'm now going to blow out my mouth as if I'm trying to cool down my drink. Again, we'll do that 2 more times. And so I'll lift my drink up because really, I think this is what it looks like when you're trying to drink hot chocolate and it is hot. And I think we all love the smell of it. So you smell it. And last time in. And out. And I don't know if you noticed on you, but when I was pretending and imagining and experiencing what the hot chocolate smelled like and how good it smelled, I got a little smile, which is always a good thing. So thanks for joining me today. Feel free to use the 478, the hot chocolate breath, and hey, try to find that rainbow, not just with Skittles. Have a good day. Stay well.